New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Good morning, folks. What is today? It's Tuesday. Tuesday, July 9th, 2024. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network. And once again, here we are, spending this time together in this sacred, wonderful place. It's an honor. Thank you. All right. So this morning, my inspiration comes from this reading. All right. This is from Dennis Merritt Jones's book, How to Speak Religious Science. Religious science, of course, being an aspect of New Thought. So this is what he had to say. He says, metaphysically, fear is an emotional experience generated by a sense of separation from Source God. All fear is attached to a concern of loss at some level. A full realization of God's presence as source and supply of whatever is needed to sustain us in wholeness will neutralize fear. Fear is simply the lack of the awareness of God's presence, which in its highest vibration is love. I just love this. Each one of these sentences is perfect in and of itself. Collectively, it really does give me cause to stop and say, why am I afraid? Of what am I afraid? So, we know that there is an antidote to fear. And part of that is awareness. Part of that is openness. So, in a spirit of awareness and openness, let's go within. I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. It's safe and comfortable for you to do so. Allow yourself to be fully present to this moment. Allow yourself this time to put aside whatever might be on your mind, whatever might be in your heart, and bring it to this moment. Okay. Anything that is holding you back, anything that is causing you doubts and concerns, bring that to this moment and open to an answer. So we'll take a breath together. We'll allow ourselves to be fully present. Allow ourselves to be fully open. And allow ourselves to start at the beginning, to start at the most important place, which is the place of remembering, the place of knowing again. And the thought to remember the idea, the concept, the foundation is God is all there is. Each and every one of us is not only surrounded by the God presence, but the presence lives within as well. There is that point of connection that some feel in the third eye, some feel in the heart, some feel deep inside the belly. Wherever it is that you feel it in your body, allow that feeling to open to the truth, to open to the knowledge, to open to the understanding that God's presence is never a matter of something we must earn or something we must request. Quite the opposite. God's presence is something that we have the opportunity to open to acknowledge, to recognize, to see, to feel, to hear. All of this is available to us. And so when I find myself in a place of fear, in a place of doubt, I remember who and whose I am. I remember that not only is God always present, but that love is the greatest power in the universe, and that God is love. And I remember also that as God is love, I share in that divinity. I share in all of that goodness. And as that is true for me, I know that that is true for each and every one of us. So that the strength, the determination, the ability, all of that lives within. My calling forth, my gifts, is not a request. I'm not asking. I'm opening. I'm allowing. I'm recognizing. I'm seeing. I'm hearing. I'm feeling. And I am doing. I am using my gifts to bring about a better experience of my own life and a better experience of life for all others. And so I know that if I do not have an answer that's obvious at this moment, I go within. I allow whatever my doubts are to sit down, to be quiet. I do not allow them to drown out the sweet voice of the one that allows me to open my mind and open my heart to new ideas, to new possibilities, always with the recognition that I do not do this alone. Sometimes it's easy for me to forget that one of the most magnificent aspects of the loving spirit is wisdom. That wisdom, along with the greater Christ consciousness, provides me with answers, provided that I am open to seeing, hearing, receiving them. And so this prayer today is a prayer of openness. It is a prayer of recognition. It is a prayer of remembrance. And it is a prayer of thanksgiving. And so knowing that as I have spoken, It is indeed true for me, and it is indeed true for each and every one of us. I release my word to the law. I release it to the law that says yes. And in thanksgiving, in confidence, and in joy, I say, and so it is. Oh, hello, Garrett. Garrett says, a very good morning to Zoe and everyone else. What a wonderful way to celebrate our existence through peace, joy, and happiness. Yes, indeed. And he adds, God, I am aware of your presence and acknowledge your highest vibration with love within me. I have no fear and live in sustainable wholeness. God's my source of existence, and so it is. Lovely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. All right, folks. So, as you know, you could always put a request into the chat. I always check it before I leave, and I would be more than happy to hold your intention. Or you can send a prayer request here at prayer@ntmedia.org. We also will accept requests for a prayer session, which is not simply a prayer, but rather spending time with a practitioner to understand what it is that is holding you back, and then working through prayer on that solution. So give yourself a gift. Give yourself the gift of knowledge, the gift of possibility, and the gift of learning. Today, here on the New Thought Media Network, there's so much going on. Immediately following this prayer request, we have Morning Sip with the wonderful Rev Melissa at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time, Viviendo en Oración, Living in Prayer. 11 a.m. Mountain Time, Reverend Dr. Shari Johnson presents Global Focus Today with her guest, Reverend Lauren Martin. 12 noon Mountain Time, Inclusive Church with practitioner Dr. Tracy Brown. 1 p.m. Mountain Time, we have the Real Talk Sisters, the spectacular trio, Reverend Dr. P.J. Stanley, Reverend Kim Andrews, and Reverend Melinda Allen. And 2 p.m. Mountain Time, New Thought Today with Rev Z and Rev Dr. Robert Brzezinski. Just a few of the things going on the network. Oh, hello, Robin. Robin is a magnificent practitioner and just an absolute light. Good to have you here, Robin. Okay, folks, I'm out of here. I will see you again very soon. Until then, I wish you the most magnificent day, because I know that it's within each of us to make this day the magnificent day we want it to be. Thank you, Garrett. Right back at you, my friend. All right, folks. I am out of here. See you tomorrow. Don't forget, you are loved, and even more importantly, you are loved.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.